Guys, we've had a great little week on SoRare. I'm going to be, this will just be a wee short video. I just kind of want to talk about what I've been doing over the last couple of days. Obviously you can just go check out my gallery anytime you want. You can see the stuff for yourself. If you follow me on Twitter, you're probably relatively well apprised of where we're at. But I just thought I'd do a wee video and just talk about what we've been up to in the last week, and yeah, have a bit of fun. Why not? If you're new around here, make sure that you subscribe, like, share, retweet, all the good stuff, guys. Stay out of trouble, and let's get stuck into it. Now, when I made the Q1 profit and loss video last week, it's on the channel, you can go check it out if you want. I had basically a third of a coin in my wallet, and I was sitting on some sterling also. I was kind of waiting on, see, because on that profit and loss for Q1, I'd worked out that my average cost of Ether was like 264. I kind of have that now as a little benchmark, so I try my best to try and hold on to money, wait for Ether to drop below the average price that I've bought at, and try and keep that average down and try and push it as far down as I maybe can. I know you can't see because of the camera, but I'm doing this. Pushing it down, just so then the cheaper the Ethereum is that I've acquired, and by virtue profit margins on the back end of selling in these cards become easier and bigger to have, really. So I had some sterling in the bank, and we had about a third of a coin in the wallet. I went and picked up a Kyrie Shelton. I really like Sporting Kansas this year, not least because of Johnny Russell, and this is my third Kansas player, I think. So, and I've got 3 forwards now for Kansas. I've got Toledo, Shelton, and Russell. Danilo was just nice we want to pick up. If you look at his form and his stats, that was given to me by Hendo. Snodgrass, again, I got a DM just saying he might be going to Celtic on loan. I put a private bid into somebody for basically what's left in my wallet, that amount, 0.025, which is like 12 quid or something. And they get accepted like that rapid. I was like, okay, well, if he moves to Celtic, brilliant. If he doesn't, it doesn't really cost me much. And even if he plays the odd game for West Ham, it just needs to be a part of one prize winning team, and he's been worth it. And I don't need to train him, and I can maybe try and keep his power down, because, and I'll talk about this in another video, I've kind of realised this week, and it's been kind of on my horizon for about a week or two, and I've seen some other guys with bigger collections, bigger galleries, more experience than me, talking about it before in the Discord, and I didn't really give much credence to it until now. But there's good value in low powered players, so there's always, I think it's good to maybe have a little clutch of ones that you try and keep as low powered as possible for as long as possible. The big one, you can see the big blue on the screen, we've got our fifth super rare, and it is the boy himself, JK, Justin Kluivert. Do you know, when the news broke off Fabrizio Romano, that he was going to be going to Leipzig on loan, I was super happy. I was like, please be one available that's cheap, that I can snipe. Ideally a super rare, because I've had Kluivert before on my Football Index account 2 or 3 times with good success for grabbing some IPDs, wee shitty bits of cap app. I don't think we did win any PB. Maybe came close in a Europa League match or something. But anyway, I like him, and I think I know enough about him as a player. I definitely know enough about Leipzig and Nagelsmann to know that is probably going to work, you know, in terms of a transfer. Loan with option to buy. Good relation. As soon as I heard the rumour, you know, I was like, I don't need to wait for confirmation. It's coming from Fabrizio Romano, and Roma loaned Leipzig Schick last year, and as a result, they sold Schick to Leverkusen for decent money, you know, so that's a good relationship Roma have got with them, and if it's somebody that they're happy to part with, then they'll use Leipzig as a shop window again, I guess. And if they don't want Kluivert, they can sell him to somebody else potentially, like Leverkusen or whatever. I can go back to Roma, a better player for the experience, and hey ho. So anyway, I managed to find one at 0.65, which was basically the sterling I had. Now, because it was a private sale, it was a manager that was selling them. Let's see who it was, if we can see here. Bottom level 5, which is lovely as well, because he will be transferring club and losing that fidelity bonus. He's out of season now anyway, so that bonus is gone. But this guy here, he picked him up, you know, he's got a good turnout with me in the space of how long he held that card for, basically 10 days. And he's managed to go up 50% roughly, you know, so fair play to him, well done. But I've still managed to pick up a bargain, so we're all winners in that transaction, which I was talking about before in a video. So there was one super rare for sale. It was exactly the amount of sterling I had. Now the problem I had was if I just bought straight from the card, I'd been paying a 10% levy because it was a manager sale, and when you do that with your card, as I've mentioned before, there's a 10% levy on them. So I had to deposit the ether. I had about a third in my wallet, a third of a coin in my wallet, so I knew any kind of little minor fees and mining costs and whatever that would be eaten up, I had some protection in the wallet, and it was just a race against time, man. I was just like, get that coin in my fucking wallet. Managed to load it up, get the guy. I was buzzing, absolutely buzzing. I'm still buzzing about it. My phone actually went with a notification that he's officially moved like a minute before recording, so it made me really happy. But if we have a look, before I kind of scroll down any further, I've managed to get, so let's see, super rare 5. We have 5 super rares, and so we got Teton. I think I spoke about him before in a video, but we paid 0.45 for him. The Medina was a trade with a Vela for a Latif Blessing that I had won, so it's kind of, I kind of won the Medina. I'd won the Blessing, but I kind of won the Medina. It didn't cost us anything. Ruffier, and then our boy Tripp that we've had for ages. And by the way, Trippier, the 2 game weeks I've managed to deploy him, by the way, he has been a great super rare to have. I missed out the Granada one, I can't remember why. Or was it the Huesca? I missed out one of these match days. I can't remember why I didn't have... Oh, it was the Huesca one, I think, because I didn't have enough players for the team, so I had to go into training. But I scored an 84 against Villarreal, and I think this is going to be a great super rare. I'm super happy that I've got him for $57. I think it's 40 quid is about what I paid for him. And that card, you know, I was saying to Ross Hendo that my original intention when I bought that was to sell it, you know, but now I don't really think I can, to be honest with you. I think he's just too cheap for how powerful he is and how well suited he is to the Matrix in his current form. That 40 quid will pay back and 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 pay back. So we're at 5 super rares. 2 of them are goalkeepers. Ruffier, let's hope he gets a move to somebody decent where he can play first team football, and that would be brilliant to have 2 super rare goalkeepers active. And we also managed to pick up an Anthony Fontana, big fan of him, big fan of Philadelphia Union at the moment. Ayase Ueda, I've been tracking for a while. I got him off one of the guys I kind of chat to now and again. Oh, who was it? Was it McBride or was it Willie? I got off somebody, Willie. 0.5, just you know, he's the only kind of cheap Japanese forward I've been kind of watching, and fancied trying to get an Asian lineup out. I needed a striker. I bought him. Didn't actually even do the Asian lineup in the end. I thought I'd try and coordinate my efforts a bit stronger into different leagues runs, splitting up my recently strong Asian contingent that I've picked up, Mickey Yamin and whatever as well. So we've done pretty well. And the match day we've just come out of, again, we're super close so often now to doing some clean sweeps. But we managed to finish 5th in under 23 D4, which was brilliant. It was the team I had the most faith in when I put them out. I think I mentioned them in a tweet, but Kamada bossed it. Crepin got his goal. Ao Tanaka could have done a little bit better. Happy with Tani, happy Van Hoosten. Van Hoosten got booked and then they lost their clean sheet all within the last 10 minutes. So I think it's Standard Liège had held out, and Van Hoosten didn't get booked. I could have feasibly, I think, probably got top 3, maybe even won it. So like that lineup, did really well. And the next game week that we're going to be coming on to is just basically the American leagues. And I've got to say, by the way, I love the new kind of little layout, you know, with Kulusevski and under 23s and Di Maria and the All-Star, and hope they do that with the rest of them as well. Have a player from the regions, that'd be cool. But we've got 11 teams in training. We've got 4 teams actually out in competition now. I had a dilemma. I could have really stacked all my assets into maybe a semi-competitive D2 outfit, or I could have made like 2 amazing D3 entries, and then that'd kind of been it. But what I decided to do was just go for 2 strong D3s and 2 strong D4s for All-Star and for America region. I've not got a goalkeeper that will get me into under 23s that's actually playing, and you know, I've been a big proponent of that strategy before, depending on your arsenal, what you've actually got. But I want to really concentrate on those 4 divisions with as strong a collection of guys together as I possibly can, make a good fist of that as well. So wish me luck. This has been the video today, guys. I just wanted to kind of chat and let you know where we're at. We're online for a tier 2 win, or we've got the tier 2 win from the game week there. So I look forward to seeing what that card is before we get this game week underway. There'll be another video tomorrow. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, retweet, all that good stuff, guys. If you have not got involved in SoRare yet and you want a piece of the action, all the links are down below to get all the free stuff. Like, subscribe, share, retweet, all that good stuff. Stay out of trouble, and I will catch you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.